What's up, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Tonight I'm going to take a look at one from Terrapin out of Georgia. And yes, they are one of the craft brewers that did, as you could say, sell out, as they are now part of the Miller Coors family. But this is a look at their HI-5 IPA. And what are you going to do? You know, some of these brewers are going to sell out, but they're still going to make some quality beer. So I haven't had a Terrapin beer in a while. I do remember liking one of their beers before. Thought I'd check out this one and see what this had to offer. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and go from there. It is an American IPA. Now on here, the can, they actually call it a California IPA. So I don't know if California is trying to get their own thing out there or what's going on. That one from Stone, they actually called theirs the San Diego IPA, the Ripper. I don't know, might be some East Coast, West Coast thing happening. But here's the beer. You got some pretty good clarity. Nice orange color on the beer itself. You get a decent head, about a 3 to 4 finger head, a lot of foaminess. So that should break down and lace the glass nicely. But there you can check out some of the carbonation. You can really see how lively the action is inside of it. Not really any haze on here at all, so definitely filter before it went to the can. Get a light behind it and it just lights it up and illuminates it very nicely. Nice aroma. I'm getting some of that orange, I'm getting the grapefruit, I'm getting that hops presence. Comes out really easy, not having to really sniff too hard. Now the ABV on this one is actually, so on the can here, 5.9%. The IBU level, I looked it up online and it had like 80 that was out there. So we are expecting a nice big hop bite in here, but I'm digging the pininess coming out. I'm digging those fruity, tropical type notes as well. Almost has like a nice little evergreen feel to it. If you're not a hop head, then this is one that's probably going to be a little bit of a turnoff to you, but for me, it smells like it's supposed to smell, so let's taste it. Nice bitterness, nice crispness on the back end. Goes down pretty decent. Not too much of a burn actually in place. Carbonation, not overly carbonated at all. Good dry texture. That second gulp I just did, I did get a little bit more of a burn as I swallowed, but nothing overly done about it. I mean, you're going to expect to get that on the IPA because you're getting that bitterness on the finish on a lot of these, so you do have that on the initial as well as on the back end. But it opens up nice in the mouth with some flavor. It's not really blowing me away with a long duration as of yet, but it's definitely in there for about a short to average duration. The body itself sits pretty nice as a nice medium body beer. Definitely a nice one I could easily throw down with like a burger, maybe some wings, something along those lines. Has a nice character about it, so pretty decent there. Does it really stand out versus some of the other IPAs? I would say no, not really. I don't think you'd be disappointed with this as much as an IPA fan, but it's not something that's going to have you remember what this is over a period of time. I think it's very common to some of the IPAs you're getting out there, but it has a nice mouthfeel about it. You do get, like I said, some of the flavors around. It doesn't last as long as what you would like, but you are getting some of that. I am feeling it slightly up into the cheek area, but a decent beer for the most part. Not something I would pass on, and definitely something I would drink again. And it's got somewhat of a refreshing quality to it. I mean, I could drink this on a warmer type day. It's not going to be too heavy on the tongue or anything like that. That I can sit back and go through these. I can easily do probably a 6-pack of these too, so it's not going to be something to wear me down over a point. But yeah, a nice beer from Terrapin, their HI-5 IPA. Again, yes, they are not that craft brewery anymore, so we're going to put them in that crafty category because they're craft-like, but they are owned by the ownership, which kind of takes them out of the craft beer area if you go by the Brewers Association definition. That all being said, thanks again for swinging by for another video. If you happen to have this before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comments section. I'd love to see what your feedback was on it as well. If there's any other beers you're out there that you want me to take a look at, just let me know too. But I look forward to catching you next time. As always, keep drinking good craft beers, and cheers.